Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions. The Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions offense will take the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick the field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Wisconsin's offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focused on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams have played.
He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Heath. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Second down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides the back on the option to give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing a negative play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the play on third down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Back to throw, it's Day. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Special teams. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job.
This is a story that makes everyone cry. Laugh, cry, ugly cry, and definitely totally not cry. But it's okay.
The special teams unit making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution of that punt return.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Toledo is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up 14 over the Stallions. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll give it on the counter. There we go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to throw, it's Day. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him. It's short. The Badgers will punt this one away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Makes a move. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's done. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the quick grab. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Looking to throw, it's Day. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Balkinson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That was and a huge gain if he could have held on. The Badgers send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to...
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
To the air on second down. This time on target. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Trying play action. Right on the money. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Rush. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's going for it all. And he reels it in inside the 30. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Badgers are marching down the field. defense, they've got him at the 27.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you, you create a negative play.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Final play of the quarter coming. They'll give it to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback.
Oh,
the best
come on,
way to affect
guys.
him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back to pass, it's Day. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's short. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Badgers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give on the option. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running back searching for a hole. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off to the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into...
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet. Touchdown, Badger! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And that's got to feel good.